Online, no one came. Sometimes what will happen? It's very bad habit, Srinivas. It's very bad habit. It is very affecting. Someone is speaking. I thought only this Madurai people only having this habit. You also having. No, okay. Water, Madurai water. Okay. So, actually, what I want to say. Sometimes, in my case also, for you, all topics I cover. I will go to 12th Neet. I thought for them, I taught that topic unknowingly, correct or not? But Parvez will tell. So you did not teach this topic. Okay, then I will cover. If anything is there, inform to sir. He will cover. Understood? No, sir. We are lagging 2 weeks before teaching topic. Last week before teaching topic is only now going. Till last week teaching topic he didn't start. Yeah. Even physics also same. Physics over into physics. Chemistry, right? It is whole chapter fully there. Correct. Last week only he started. That is fully for CPT. Then you plan. Tell him you and sir discuss 1 hour extra session if you take na. You all discussing 1 hour. So it will be overcome like that. Like max. 3 hours. Max on Sunday 3 hours. Physics also I would take, but no time. Anyway, 11th is going on fine, no? Saturday backup classes. I mean, 11th revision. Come, Vishwanath, why are you not coming? 11th? What exam? You, ma? It is master revision test, annual exam, that one? You? Okay. Maximum try to come. Okay. 11th full is going on. Why? Because if I am not wrong, you will have first session mains exam January end or February first week. Huh? You said status. That is, they are saying fake, but I am thinking that is true only. If I am with my experience concerned, February first week test will be there. I am thinking. Then biscuit only. That's what we are covering that 11th. At least if you 1 year na, you forgot all the thing. At least surfacially if we brush up means, so you can work out that previous year question, etc. Like that. Come, maximum come. Don't neglect that topic. Okay. When you are busy, you come. Okay. Okay, students. So, very good evening, everyone. Polarization is there. Last topic. Over diffraction over. I remembered. Tomorrow test. I mean Monday test. One small topic I needs to cover. I sent. அப்படியா இல்ல I sent ma first 12th IIT only I will send. After 12th IIT only other sections I will send. How you are blaming me, Jiva? Today morning also I saw. Before coming to class also I will see that and I will come. See. Monday, I will drink tea at 5 o'clock, Jiva. 5 o'clock, I will turn on my laptop. First 5 o'clock, 12th IIT only I will send. The sending process will start from 5 o'clock. Understood? It is fixed. Okay. See. Now polarization election. Monday test is there. Dual nature. Dual nature of matter. Optics is going to get over. Now only. Within 10 minutes, you will. Polarization is only small topic. Very small. Very small topic. Okay. Anyway, kindly listen. Online only one student came. Good evening, Kalpana. 1 minute. 4 or 5 came. Next, who came? Pandi? Shivaraj. Pandi not came now. Aditya? Okay, ma. Okay. Shivaraj. Dharani Kamlesh. Next. Vishwanath came. Where is he? Here. Okay. Shiva. Hey, we put story daily, man. Okay, ma. So, very good evening once again, everyone. So, Monday test, one small wave property pending. What is that? Test schedule topic. Last and final topic of the wave optics is polarization. Small topic. Small only and easy. Polarization. But I will give a briefing about the polarization of property. Why particle nature of the light completely collapsed? If you have particle nature, if you run for 1 kilometer, imagine how much energy you will lose. A lot of energy you will be using in the form of radiation and anything. Correct or not? But that photon, I mean the light particle coming from the star, with what speed it is coming out of the star, with what kinetic energy it is coming out of the star, with the same kinetic energy it is reaching the Earth planet, with the same direction also it is reaching the Earth planet. It is a fish, you know. Correct or not? If you are having particle nature, light also having particle nature. Means if you burn a candle, that light should be confined in one specific zone only, no? Correct or not? But in case of the star, the photon is continuous, radiation is spreading throughout the universe without decreasing the speed 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second. It is doubt only, no? Correct or not? Two controversial statements should not exist. Particle nature is saying that light particle will tire, he is saying. Particle not gets tired, he is saying. Two are reciprocal statement only, no? Either particle gets tired is correct statement, will not get tired correct statement. But both, how will you stand? So definitely that particle nature failed to explain why light continuously, without interrupting, continuously traveling in the universe without decrement in the speed, without deviation. This direction started means throughout its lifetime it is going straight line. Particle nature means if you throw any ball, it will change its path, na? That is one more doubt. And definitely, to explain this question, particle nature 0.001% also will not support, it totally fails. Correct or not? Okay, please turn off. Very chill. Small doubt, sir. Tell me. Light has wave nature, right? No, no, no. We can't say that. Light is interacting with particle, it will perform particle nature. Understood?
Yes,
when it is interacting with wave, it is wave nature, it will show. If you are talking with good people, you will talk good words, no? You will overact, no? Correct or not? Bad people means you will also change your character, correct? And same way, light also, when it is interacting with particle, like glass slab, mirror, it will show particle nature. Particle nature is accepted. Now, when light is interacting with light, it won't show particle nature. It will show it. Their particle nature will collapse. It will show what type of nature? Wave nature only. Are you understanding? It has dual nature, light. Understood? Okay. But some specific properties, this question you cannot answer with particle, I am telling. Correct or not? It is not encountering, that light is not encountering collisions with any particles now when it is traveling in the space. Correct or not? That's what particle nature also will not work out. Correct or not? That's what he was saying. Quantum nature is adopted here. Quantum nature means what? Light is an energy packet. What the name of that energy packet? Photon. That energy packet is photon. The energy inside the photon is called what here? Quantum or quantum. Quantum. More photon means quanta. Singular means what? Quantum. Understood? And that energy again stored in the form of two oscillations. One is magnetic field oscillations. One is electric field oscillation. Partially electrostatic energy stored. Partially magnetostatic energy stored. Why this energy useful? Electrostatic energy character to keep the constant kinetic energy, to keep the constant speed of the light. Understood? What the role of the electrostatic energy? It will not allow the photon to accelerate, to decelerate, not allowing to increase the speed or to decrease the speed. When it is about to lose its energy, immediately it will give its electrostatic energy. Correct or not? Once again, it is acquired energy means again it will take it. For some time it will go, no? Correct or not? So like that, it is taking care about the speed. It's taking care about the kinetic energy. Then you will ask me, what is the use of the magnetic energy? Magnetic energy keeping the photon to travel in one direction without any distraction from the straight path. If magnetic energy is not there, means photon would travel in the curvilinear path also. So we would not get any shadow. Sir, tell me.
Sir, the magnetism, you said the magnetic, that thing is will changes the path.
That's what here it won't change.
How, sir?
That is charge. When the charge enters into magnetic field, it changes path. That is different.
Here also magnetism is involved. Magnetic field को light बोला है.
What is the magnetic energy role? Only direction. Only
Direction.
this is theory, Jiva Kamal, and understood. What is there in the book? I am explaining. That's all. This theory. Understood. Means what this person, Brewster, who proposed this polarization, energy again polarized into two categories. Partially electrical energy, partially magnetic energy. Electrostatic energy job to keep the photon in the, to control the speed. It won't allow to decrease the speed. It won't allow to increase the speed. What a role of the magnetic field? It won't sit idle. It will also take care about the direction. One energy will take care one phenomena only. Electrical energy will not take care about the direction. Magnetic energy will not take care about the charge. Speed is constant, no, in the magnetic field. Any charge moving in the speed only constant, no. It will not disturb the speed. Are you understanding? Okay. So like that, you can treat hereafter when light moving in the free space. It is a combination of how many oscillations? Two oscillations. It is a mixture of electric field oscillations plus magnetic field oscillations. So you divided into, you polarized into two energies, na? So such phenomena of splitting the energy of the radiation and photon into two categories is called polarization. Understanding and not understanding. Okay. So this polarization is clearly explained that light will travel with a continuous straight line and with the constant speed, how much? 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second. And every ordinary light means what? Ordinary visible light is denoted with this symbol. This is representing direction of the speed of the light or electromagnetic wave. And it is here magnetic field oscillations I will not consider. When you are continuously exposing to sunlight, it will show more photons are colliding skin and you will lose lots of energy. Lots of energy is falling on you, correct or not? And you are absorbing heat and you will be dehydrated. Yes or no? So means the major amount of energy that falling on you is only electrostatic energy, no? Who is controlling full kinetic energy? Electrostatic energy. That's what hereafter I am our focus only on the intensity of the light. How many oscillations are there? 2 oscillations, but I will omit totally magnetic field oscillations. Magnetic field oscillations fully control the direction only. But which energy, which oscillations are responsible for the intensity and kinetic energy, this damage? Electric field oscillations, electrostatic energy only more responsible. That's what ordinary light or unpolarized light. What is another name of this? This is called ordinary light. Or it is also called unpolarized light. Why I am calling unpolarized light? Two things are mixed, na? Electric field is there, magnetic field is there. You not separated, no. Understanding or not understanding? Yes, unpolarized light also you can call. Unpolarized light is containing how many types of oscillations? Both electric field oscillations as well as magnetic field oscillations. But when I am representing the ordinary light, we should not draw the magnetic field oscillations, not required. Okay, why? Because that is not concerns to intensity or kinetic energy. That's what when this is a source of light, this side somewhere screen is there. So you can denote with the how many types of oscillations? 2 types of oscillations. One is electric field Y component and other one is this arrow is coming out of the screen, students. These are the horizontal electric field oscillations. If you see little tilted view, these are the electric field vertical oscillations. These are electric field what here? Horizontal oscillations you can represent like this. Understood? But in the normal view, you cannot see this X component oscillations that I am representing with the dot. That I am representing with what here, students? Dot. Dot means that EX component is coming out of the screen. How the tip of the arrow looks like dot only now. Okay. Understanding? So these components are what here? Respond. These components are called what here? X component, and these vertical components are called Y component. This is the representation of the ordinary light. Understood? Have you, that is the reason most of the test matches, most of the test cricket matches are there, na? Test cricket matches will be conducted in the daytime only. No one will watch that game. No one will go to, very less people will go. That's what daytime only they will play. The relation will tell. Daytime audience in the gallery, they will be under the more exposure of the sun. Especially a lot of eye is very sensitive part. If the light falls on your eye, what will happen? Easily it gets a damage. Continuously you cannot see. A lot of strain will come. You are watching, you are focusing, as well as more radiation is falling on your account. You are watching a game, you paid a lot of money, and the ticket, definitely you won't miss even 1 second. You won't eat your lunch and you will see that batsman only. So definitely your eye will be affected. Correct or not? When this, why? Because these two categories, EX oscillations and EY oscillations are falling. Intensity is what here, students? Directly proportional to amplitude whole square. Na? When the intensity of the light is directly proportional to peak amplitude of the electric field whole square. Already EX only too much. EY also there, no? So that leads to more sunlight, na? Directly it will fall. That's what people used to wear the Polaroids. What is the meaning of the Polaroids?
Cooling glasses.
Cooling glasses, it is not a scientific term. That is called actually Polaroid. Even higher end vehicles also, this ordinary vehicles like Swift Desire, Toyota Corolla, etc. That windows are ordinary windows. If you turn on AC also, still you will get lot of heat if you are sitting in the rear side. But in the higher end vehicles, that the windows are made of Polaroids. Outside, how much hot is there? Inside, very cool. The reason is the Polaroid, when light is falling on that Polaroid made of glasses, only 50% of the light will enter. And it will take more time to heat it. Understood? Tell me.
What is that reason? How is that reason related to cricket match in morning?
They will wear Polaroid daytime. Nighttime, who will wear Polaroids?
Then they can conduct matches in night only. Test match. Audience will be less common.
Test match daily 14-16 hours will be held. Understood? Only daytime only it will be held. Nighttime no one will. Huh? Daytime only it will be held.
Yes, sir. You don't 14 hours.
8 hours. Who told?
9 to 4. Or 9 to 4:30.
Maybe nowadays I changed. I stopped watching cricket 20 years before. Understood? So I don't have like you cricket this much knowledge, Srinidhi. I rarely read the newspaper also. Just casually I told test matches are conducted in daytime or not. That point you take. That's all.
How is that related to this?
When in my in my childhood, 6 o'clock they will start. 6 o'clock they will finish. Like that. Some breaks like that. You may said you excluded break time. Anyway, that is not the matter. You focus on the subject only. That what the dresses they wore, what hats, that is not point. I mean, the daytime when you are watching, your eye will be affected. So there are special devices are called what here? Polaroids. Polaroid means it is a transparent substance that is containing what here? Respond. One vertical slit is there. Focus. One vertical slit is there. Slit means what? One hole and one. So when light is falling, as I told you, how many oscillations are there? Two oscillations. I mean, one are vertical oscillations, other one is horizontal oscillations. So when it is falling on the vertical slit, what will happen? It will allow only vertical type of oscillations. I mean, only electric field component along y-axis only it will allow. All electric field components along x direction will be not allowing to transmit. That's what lot of intensity can be avoided to fall on your eye. So that is one plan. So this Polaroids very in many applications you can use in Polaroids and in window. Big buildings are there, no office corporates also.
In welding, they use one.
Yes, sir.
Very good. That also. Polarides. They are very qualitative polarides. Because during the welding, very large amount of heat energy will be released. Even with your naked eye, if you see 5 minutes, very terrifically it is affected. You may be partially blind immediately also. That much radiation will come. So they will use welding glasses. Understood. But when you take the same welding glasses to gallery, any tournament, that is called Polaroid. Understood. The welding station, that is called welding glasses. Are you understanding? Okay. But both names are Polaroids only. They can maximum avoid the electric field, horizontal oscillations they will avoid. Understood? Okay. Magnetic field not at all concerned to intensity. Magnetic field not at all concerned to kinetic energy. Who will control kinetic energy of the photon? I mean 90% of the energy in the form of kinetic energy only. So magnetic energy not playing a role. Just to its job is to keep the photon light particle in the straight path. That's all. Here I should not use the term particle. It is a wave. That energy should be going in one straight path only. That's all. Are you understanding?
What is the role of the Polaroid?
It will abstracted. It not allowed X components. No.
Okay, sir.
Understood. So more discussion is there. Just I am explaining what is the concept of the Polaroid. So means if the slit is vertical, when ordinary light is falling like this, ordinary light or unpolarized light, UPL means what? Unpolarized light is falling on the Polaroid or slit or vertical hole. What type of oscillations only it is allowed? Only vertical oscillations only will be allowed. Are you understanding or not understanding? So that filtered light, filtered in the sense completely EX oscillation, horizontal oscillations are completely avoided, no? So it polarized, no? And this light containing only Y components only, no? Say yes or no? This type of light is called what here? Polarized light. Polarized light. Instead of taking vertical slit, if you take the horizontal slit, I mean the hole I am taking in the horizontal mode. Polaroid only, but 90 degrees I rotated. So now the slit or hole in the which shape? Horizontally. If you allow the same ordinary light is containing as usually how many types of oscillations? EY component and EX component. Now after transmitting through the horizontal slit, only what type of light will come?
Yes.
X component, I mean only that horizontal oscillations only will come, na? Kindly say yes or no. Here also 50% of the oscillations you have vanished. So this pattern also called what here? Polarized light. What the name of this light here? Polarized light. Huh? Both are polarized light. Any light that is containing only any one of the oscillations, either
EX will be not there, but here you don't. EX is there.
Here vertical oscillations are absent. Here
Depends upon the Polaroid.
Depends upon the orientation of the slit. Polaroid means what? Hole.
So that is vertical.
This is vertical slit. This is a horizontal slit.
Slit is okay, sir. What kind of oscillation will be filtered?
See, listen. This is a horizontal slit, for example.
Yes, sir.
This EY component is falling means it won't allow, no? Only EX component only will come like this.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Only X component will be transmitted. EY component is abstracted. Now also, so very significant amount of light you not allowed. Understood? Okay. So now the next one is partially polarized light. Partially polarized light. It is abbreviated as PPL. PPL means what? partially polarized light. In the partially polarized light, this is the direction of the light in which it is getting propagated. This side is source of light is there. This side is what here? Screen is there. Understanding? Okay. So what will happen here? Unpolarized light means how many Y components are there? That many X components should be there. Here PPL means unbalanced Y components and X components are there. For suppose, see this example, 3 Y components are there. Understood? And only one X component is there. So unbalanced oscillation, the light which is containing unbalanced oscillations are called what here? Partially polarized light. If duplicate polarized is there, so it is 100%.
They have the same means there. 3EY and 3EX means there.
Unpolarized light. 3EY,
3EX.
unpolarized light.
Okay.
How many number of Y oscillations are there? Same number of X oscillations. So it is called a UPL. UPL means what? Unpolarized light. Okay. So now, do you enjoy this unpolarized light?
No, sir. PP, in that thing, where is this polarized?
Huh?
In that thing.
Which thing?
First diagram.
This.
No, sir. In partial.
This.
Where is the polarized?
For example, after passing, for example, when the light is sometime falling in the through leaves, etc., perfectly it won't get polarized. Understood? Only some of the, it is always changes, no? The leaf, if you see, it is won't be rigid. Sometimes due to the motion, only some components will be allowed. It is a rare case. Yes. Low qualitative Polaroids are there, na? Why you are going? Na? Why are you going? Okay, okay. They are twins. So,
both are studying here, sir.
Okay, students. So now that's the reason. Now today, let us learn some methods to diminish the polarization. Correct or not? It is for human beings, it is not good. Why? Polarized light directly falling on your skin and you will enjoy. Under the sun, you will enjoy. Correct or not? Okay. So you will get acne, you will get dehydration.
We get vitamin D. Before 9 o'clock only you will get vitamin D. After 9 o'clock.
No. Wrong. Vitamin D means Jiva. When photon strikes your skin, understood? Vitamin D directly will not fall. Vitamin D means what? Calcium. Understood? Not only morning, anytime if you are.
Yeah, but usually they say before 9 only you will get the vitamin D.
Who are they? I don't know. Understood? Who usually why they tell also I don't know. I know.
Wake up before 9.
Vitamin D means direct calcium. Vitamin D means what? Calcium.
Yes, sir.
Don't feel that is a different thing. Vitamin D means calcium directly will not fall on your body. Understood? Any type of light. Understood? Hitting you. Understood? So that skin, that energy absorbed by that blood cells, some tissues will be there, they will be activated, and that they will induce the absorbance of calcium for your tooth and bones. Understood? Vitamin D means directly it will not fall and on the joints and tooth like that. Understood?
Sunlight we should not go.
Who are they? I don't know.
Sunlight, sir. Any kind of light will give.
See, anything will give. Anything will give. Understood? Huh? Torchlight also. Newly born infant babies, they will get by birth. Ray, let me speak. Question after this is a very bad habit. After asking question, you have to give some space. Understood? Opposite person confuses. Understood? Every newborn baby, they will get what the bilirubin problem. The what is that name? No, one disease is there. Jaundice they will get. I mean that is automatically it will go, but for fast recovery they will kept under the some lights only, moderate lights only. What will happen? It will fall. That energy, nothing is that. The photoelectric effect only. That energy absorbed by your cells. Understood? That cells will be activated. It is increasing the absorbance of the calcium. Calcium, so not only
drink some calcium related products, we'll get more calcium. So for that we have to first intake calcium separately.
If you drink milk means calcium will not be absorbed. You have that tissue should be function. Okay. Directly if you drink goat meat means directly it will accumulate in your above the bone. It should cells should be activated to build up your muscle. Understood? Okay, so sunlight is falling mean directly bone you will be like a high. It is not wrong. Understood? Okay, so okay. Actually, why I am talking like this? What is the problem?
Methods to diminish polarization.
Methods to diminish the polarization.
So we'll get vitamin D also from sunlight. We'll get skin cancer also from sunlight. Overexposure. We'll talk debate.
Anyway, that is a big topic actually. UV.
No, sir.
UV.
Sir, gamma rays will cause cancer. Gamma rays will create cancer, right, sir?
UV rays causes skin cancer. Ultraviolet.
Gamma rays are generally overexposure to gamma rays will give. Sir, gamma rays are obtained from radioactive.
Gamma rays, will you stand? No gamma rays. Gamma rays are very high frequency. What are you thinking? Gamma rays. Gamma rays will not permitted to Earth. Understood? Gamma rays, are you thinking this is an LED lamp or what? More than X-ray. Very powerful than laser light. Understood?
Sir, no, sir. We have a debate about that. Gamma rays originate from radioactive materials, right, sir? Radioactive materials cause cancer, but gamma rays treat cancer. That only it, sir.
Radioactive materials not only cancer, it is very dangerous. If you keep more energy will be radiated. Understood? That is not only cancer. Understood? It may leads to anything. Understood? Okay, so anyway, we are going out of the subject, out of the box. So what is the thing? Methods to diminish the intensity. Means unpolarized light to polarized means what? To decrease the intensity only, no? So some, for example, just imagine this is any Polaroid. Usually it is a Benjamin shape, all Polaroids. See, I am not perfect like you. Understood? You know you have a lot of Polaroid. This is which shape? Benjamin shape only, no? Understood? This is regular hexagon. Understood?
Regular, yes, sir.
Benjamin shape correct or not?
No, sir. Regular hexagon, sir. Double bond. Alternative double bond is called as Benjamin. This is the cyclohexane. That only, sir.
This is not Benjamin shape.
Sir, inside should draw double bond or on round. That's only it's Benjamin. Or else it's cyclohexane. Ask anything.
Maybe a double band, na?
No, sir,
leave that it is.
Alternative double bond. No bond. Trust is important. First you put cyclohexane.
Wait. If that shape is there now, you are finished. So what is this shape?
These are. Alternative double bond. You put cyclohexane. You put cyclohexane.
Then what is this shape? Tell me.
Benzene, double bond is that.
That two lines I overlapped. That's all. Okay.
Double cyclohexane. In the Google.
Cyclohexane.
Roughly I explained. See, this is the. Huh? You are for everything you are taking very seriously. That much.
Trust is important, sir. You don't believe us, so we'll make you believe, sir. Put cyclohexane.
Okay. That is a regular hexagon. Okay.
Yes,
There is no discussion.
Hexagon. Hexagon, yes, sir.
Then this is also wrong. C should be kept C6H6, no?
Sir, that is structure formula that exists.
Sir, but usually structure formula is denoted by dot only, sir, so that we can call it as cyclohexane.
No. Nice convincing, but not accepting. Okay, so here, if you are that much accurate, means that you are also wrong then. Middle C also should be there like this.
Sir,
okay.
No, sir, in the place of C, you can use dot.
Yes, no.
Yes, sir,
if you can use dot means, if I draw like this, for you problem. For you, logic required, but I should not talk logic. Okay. Okay. Anyway, out of box I will leave. So, for example, students, this is any Polaroid here. Focus screen is it? You want AC, huh? Focus then. So this is a one Polaroid. So no controversial statement. It is a regular hexagon or any one. So one slit is there. Slit means hole. One vertical hole is there. Understood? Very narrow. Actually, this much big size holes won't be there. For your understanding only. Then you don't ask me, sir, why you draw this much big. Okay. According to your accuracy thing, if I draw, you can't see anything. Understood? Okay. So if any light is falling, for example, as I told you, let's say some electric field component falling like this. Let's say what the name of this axis is called axis of polarization. AOP means what? Axis of polarization. Let's say the angle between this electric field and this axis of polarization is theta. How many components it has? Tell me. Two components. One is E naught cosine of theta, and other one is what here? E naught sine of theta. I mean, when this type of inclined electric field oscillations are falling on the benzene, tell me what will happen? Only cosine component will come. Understood? Actually, what is the total intensity falling on this Polaroid earlier? E naught, na? Yes. Intensity of the light or unpolar light is what? Directly proportional to E naught square.
Yes, sir.
For a perfect equation format, what is the intensity falling on the Polaroid before polarization? K into E naught square.
Yes, sir.
Understanding? Okay, so what is the intensity of the light that is coming out of the Polaroid or in the form of transmitted light? Only which components will come? Only vertical components only will come. Say yes or no. Only cosine component.
Okay, sir.
Vertical means sin theta don't generalize. Understood? Only cosine component only will be transmitted out. All sin theta component will be absorbed by the Polaroid only. Understood? The Polaroid gets heated, but it won't allow the energy to reach your eye or in the
Only
E naught cos theta will be observed
if
very good, correct, perfect. So now tell me, I can write what is the intensity of that transmitted light? K into how much, which component is absorbed? Only E naught cosine of theta has been absorbed. So intensity how much here? K into E naught square into cosine square theta. What is this value? Tell me. Nothing but initial intensity of the light that has been fallen only, na? Says or no? So the intensity of the transmitted light through Polaroid, how much? I naught into cosine square of theta. It is a very powerful law. It is called Malus law. Malus is the name of scientist. He introduced this. So hereafter, very important formula. Direct problems will come, students. JEE Mains perspective, very, very important.
So what is AOP?
Axis of polarization. I mean, this component only will be permitted along the axis of polarization. So some simple example I will explain. This is any one Polaroid. This is any one Polaroid. This is any one Polaroid. Now unpolarized light is falling. Which light is falling? Unpolarized light is falling. Let's say that intensity how much? I naught. Undoubtedly, this axis of polarization is along the y-axis. So all x components and horizontal oscillations will be absorbed by the Polaroid and will not be transmitted. So in the final light, what kind of light only you can expect? Only y components, means this is a UPL is falling. I mean unpolarized light is falling. Only the electric field vertical oscillations only gets permitted. Slit is vertical, na? So only y components only, vertical components only transmitted, no? All x components will not. Slit is like this means the x component will not be transmitted. They obstructed.
Okay.
Understood?
Like
So,
a barrier.
huh?
Like a barrier.
Like a barrier. Like a barrier.
Same group.
Okay, so what is the intensity here? I naught by 2 only, na? Here 50% of the intensity gets reduced. 50% of oscillations are absorbed by Polaroid, no? Correct or not? So now one more Polaroid. This is a Polaroid number 1. This is a one more Polaroid I will keep. This is a previous axis of polarization. But now this time I will keep one Polaroid slightly tilted like this. With the axis of polarization, with the previous polarization axis, let's say some angle theta is making. So now what type of oscillations only will be permitted? Only this component only will be permitted, na? Here, why? Because this is the polar slit is there. Only which component is permitted? Only along the slit only will be permitted. Means if you see the component, it will be like this only. Only the components incline, I mean passing through the axis of polarization only will be permitted. Huh?
Second split, and the tilted split, what will be absorbed? X or V?
X will be absorbed partially, Y will be absorbed.
X already
50%. That all I am telling. Listen. Only one question. Okay.
Sir, both are same diagram.
Different. No. Same only.
Same
cases. This is a hole, no? This is a hole or slit, no? Now this electric field component falling, no? It is making some angle theta, no? So only which component is permitted? Only cosine component only permitted. Sine component is not permitted. So that cosine component I have written here.
No, sir. Already cosine component will be. Sir, from this diagram. Are these both diagrams related in any way? First diagram.
Related.
Diagram.
Sir, then I will ask this out, sir. What he is saying in this diagram already that cos component partial intensity it is having your.
Not cosine. Sir, X component. This dots.
Sine was observed in first diagram, sir. Y component is telling, sir. Then 50% of the sine component
Sir. Remaining 50% only you wrote as I naught by 2, no, sir. If you allow that, then how that 50% cost component will be come out as same, sir?
Again, in that some fraction it will come. Okay, I will address your doubt. You will understand. Actually, I am about to tell that only. So you people are not controlling yourself. Excitement you are not controlling. For example, so this theta, na, assume this is the theta equal to how much? 60 degree. According to law of Malus, how much? What the intensity of the transmitted light? Intensity of transmitted light, how much? Intensity of transmitted light formula, how much? Just now we reduced. I naught into cosine square theta. I naught value, how much? How much light is falling on the Polaroid? I naught by 2 and cosine square theta, how much? For your better feel, 60 degree I will keep. Means I naught by 2, 1 by 2 whole square means what? 1 by 4 means I naught by 8. Understood? So like that, I mean, you reduced more and more. You understood? That's what that welding glass is very thick, no? In that welding glass, why it is very thick? Like this, multiple Polaroids will be compiled in a this kind of alignment. That only. That's what that welding glass, welding specs are there, na? That's what that much thicker. Understanding? Okay. So this is the one method of the polarization. So let me introduce another method of polarization. So that is called polarization due to reflection. Polarization due to reflection. So according to this method, you have to take any Polaroid. What the name of this? Any Polaroid material, and what? What? Huh?
Okay, sir. You said sunlight, no, sir. So that for sarcasm, he said translate whether it will that calcium will absorb or not, sir.
Observe. Sit under a torch, no problem.
So that he's thinking and laughing about that, sir. Translate.
Burning candle also sit. Headlight, any light, any radiation. Any radiation, no problem.
Why do they say like that, sir?
Why? You will dehydrate, you will die. Understood? Under 12, night, afternoon 12 o'clock, under the sun, if you stand like this.
Morning, why do they say
that? Why? Because you are very greedy. Human being is basically, you are very greedy. Understood? Understood? You are very greedy, basically.
If we tell like that only, they'll wake up at early morning.
That's what. That is some reasons are there. Understood? Okay. Some customs are there. Customs in the sense, evening time you should not use broomstick. After 6 like that.
Yes.
The reason is scientifically, if you use the broomstick, understood what will happen? That person, lady will touch and after that she will eat this thing, no? Scientifically, the microbes will go. That, like that.
After using that only, we eat breakfast also lunch.
They will take the bath and they will use that. After evening time, see, elders, what they said, there is a purpose. Are you understanding? Okay.
Sir, 6 o'clock. If you blow whistle means due to sound vibration, snake will come. Any scientific reason?
That thing I don't know. If I know, first I will tell to you only. Okay, so
snakes don't have ears, but they will say sometimes After 6 o'clock,
Radiation.
They will watch the 6 o'clock. Vishwanath is blowing whistle, so it will start from its house. Okay.
They say to some person, they are having sharp ears like snakes, sir.
They don't have ears.
But snake don't have ears, sir.
Yes.
Why they are saying yes? Yeah, you have sharp ears.
They have strong sense of radiation.
One useless fellow started that, so we are following. Understood? That's all. Okay. Yes. Some are good things they told. Some are these things also they will tell. Understood? That is your perception. Understood? Okay. If someone sneezes, you should not start any activity. Understood? Like that.
You said let's see and start.
Okay, so listen. Polarization due to reflection. You take any type of Polaroid when any unpolarized light is falling. For example, it containing both oscillations. Both oscillations. What are they?
EX, EY.
Vertical oscillations as well as horizontal oscillations. Right? This is a point of incidence. To analyze the reflection and refraction, we need one normal line. But the angle between incident ray and normal line here, angle of incidence I. So according to laws of reflection, Polaroid, not glass slab. Did I tell a glass slab? Any? It is a one Polaroid slab. Polaroid material slab. Okay, you want the material name, huh?
They show one Polaroid how it actually looks. Like a glass or like how? Polaroid camera. Not camera, photo. The Polaroid is shape. Shape. So it means in this. The Polaroid camera. That's in analog camera they use Polaroid distinct this phenomenon.
Just take Polaroid.
That's like Polaroid, yes. What is? Just enter. That's it. That camera will come. The analog camera, right, sir? Physics. They give physics. Polaroid physics theory. Physics
Class 12 physics like
that. Physics class 12. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Noise.
Diachronic crystal. Diachronic. Dichroic.
So how would it be like? Polycarbonate compound.
Hydrocarbon molecules aligned in one direction through a heat treatment process. It is no one defined that. Okay. This Polaroid is plastica. It is type of synthetic plastic used to polarize. Okay. Is it clear, friends?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What happened?
Something, sir.
So, what do you say? When the light falls at one specific angle, at one particular angle, that changing angle, it is in your hand, no? So, at one particular angle, what will happen? In the reflected light, all vertical oscillations are getting absorbed only. Horizontal oscillations only will be bounced back. Okay. Understanding? Okay, so in the some light partially absorbed and partially reflected. Now, in the absorbed light or refracted light, partially polarized light may present, or it may be also fully polarized. Here, as I told you, 3 oscillations are missing means here the 3 vertical oscillations are present only, no? And sometimes it gets tilted also. Tilted in the sense, instead of 3 vertical oscillations, one may be get rotated and it may appear as a oscillation. Both, anything can happen. But 100% in the reflected light, at one particular angle of incidence in the reflected light fully polarized. Are you understanding? So that angle is called a Brewster angle. What the name of this angle? The angle of incidence at which, or it is also called angle of polarization, where the reflected light is fully polarized. So this is a UPL. This is the PL, I mean polarized light. It may be UPL or PPL also. As I told you now, in the refracted light, anything can happen. It may be fully polarized, or if any one of the oscillation gets tilted. Brewster angle. Brewster angle. The name of the scientist is Brewster. It is called Brewster angle. Understood? Or it is also called angle of polarization also, or polarizing angle. Angle of polarization or polarizing angle also. So now let us understand the, I mean, let's say this Polaroid material refractive index is mu. According to laws of reflection, anything will have critical angle.
No, sir, this elastic and Brewster angle is critical angle.
No.
This material has a reflection because it has a reflection as well as refraction.
Every material will have critical angle between the two medium interface. Understood? Huh? So here this angle I means according to laws of reflection, this also how much it should be? Angle I. This angle will be how much? 90 minus I. Naturally, what is this angle? I. And what is the angle? Respond. At this particular angle, compulsory, it is observed that experimentally, when in the reflected light, if you observe polarization, it is experimentally observed that angle between reflected ray and refracted ray must and should be at right angle, 90 degrees. Okay, so this is a very, very important note. Very, very important note. When polarization observed, when polarization is observed in the reflection, what is the angle between reflected ray and angle between reflected ray and refracted ray? How much?
90 degrees.
Is equal to how much, friends? 90 degrees. Understood or not understood? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir. So why is this angle I? Because that is reflected ray only.
Angle of incidence I means angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. No? This is I. This is 90 minus I. No.
Sir, that thing will be again 90 minus I.
Yeah, this is 90 minus I only. Understood? By using Snell's law. Tell me, what is Snell's law of refraction? Refractive index of the air, how much? 1. 1 into sine of I is equal to how much? Mu into sine of R. R value how much? 90 minus I. So sine I is equal to how much? Mu into cosine of I. Understood? So sine I by cosine value how much? Tan I, no? Kindly say yes or no. Tan I is equal to mu. So I is equal to Brewster angle or angle of polarization is equal to how much? Tan inverse of mu. So I am requesting all to remember this formula in your photographic memory. Very important direct questions will come, students. Okay. Brewster angle. Okay. So over. Polarization is over.
You said 10 minutes, but you took 1 hour.
I told last 10 minutes. Before 10 minutes, I will finish it. Correct? No? Check it.
No, sir. Still 30 minutes.
He started at 7:50. 1 hour, but he said 10 minutes. It will be over. Sir, next dual nature, sir.
Dual nature. I will explain. I'll give introduction.
Okay.
Okay, so our next topic is next chapter. Sorry, copied. I will remove the page. Dual nature.
Dual nature, semiconductors, transistors.
Atoms and nuclei. Semiconductor communication.
Transistor, communication.
Semiconductor means same only.
Transistor.
Okay, listen, student. Dual nature of matter. So, what is actually dual nature means? Every particle has how many types of nature? Two natures. Particle nature as well as wave nature. When particle nature, see when pen is interacting with wood, when I throw the pen on the wood, it has particle nature, wood also having particle nature. So both will perform the particle nature only. But when that wave will perform the, when that material, when you are performing wave nature, when you have equivalent or if your speed is equivalent to speed of light, like 0.2 c, 0.3 c, understood? When you have the nearest speed of light, so you will lose your particle nature and you will acquire what type of nature? Wave nature. Understanding? Right now we have most of the nature is what? Particle nature only. Why? Your speed is very, very significantly smaller than speed of light. It is 3 into 10 power 8. We are not even, understood, 0 almost. That's what you have 100% nature, 100% particle nature. No, when you acquire speed of light or nearest speed of light, okay, this world is fully different. Understood? When you have that speed, what will happen? You will run faster than time. Means what? You can go your future. You can again. You will enter into quantum mechanics. Understood? Time will, you can travel through the time.
Having this concept of traveling in the speed of 3 into 10 power 8. That's what
Sir, he's asking that the time machines are all there, sir. In that we'll travel.
Where they are? You are having,
they're telling no, sir. In some theories, they're saying that time travel mission, it travels in the speed of light is asking, sir. Whether it travels in the speed of
not nearly, not exactly, nearly. But the technology we don't have.
But the body will be like
you discover after your after writing IIT exam, you discover.
You said the pen has a particle nature, table has a particle nature. It is both performs particle nature.
Of course.
When one body has a particle nature, one body has a wave nature, they are collide with each other or performing particle.
Then it is interacting with particle, no? So it will perform particle nature.
Why not wave nature?
I will explain. Light is falling on the mirror. It is explained, Newton, how he explained with the particle nature. Mirror has particle nature. So he succeeded in explaining the particle nature. Then you should not use the term wave. Interference means one wave is, light is interacting with light, then only wave nature it will show. When it is interacting with the mirrors, glass slabs, it will show what type of nature? Refraction means what type of nature? Particle nature is sufficient. Interference means what? Two light waves, na? Two light waves should be there, na?
Yes,
then they both will perform wave nature only.
Okay.
Diffraction means what? That is also interaction between two lights. Then it will show wave nature.
the splitting of white light also performing
Particle nature. Splitting of white light into 7 color dispersion also. Refraction, particle nature.
Refraction.
Refraction particle nature only, na? Refraction I said.
I heard it as refraction.
Understood? So means what I am finally concluding.
Two materials there, both of them having both particle and
anyway, I am feeling very happy. Vishwanath is asking me doubt, man. That is good doubt, non-valid doubt, no problem. But I am feeling, I don't know, very happy. Tell me.
Sir, two materials, sir. Both of them having both wave nature and particle nature.
I did not understand.
Sir, if two particles are there, it has both wave nature and particle nature.
Which will they were?
Good question. I will address you.
Which nature they will show?
If a particle has both wave nature and particle nature, two particles are having wave nature and particle nature, sir.
That is a hypothetical. That thing also will show particle nature. Question is wrong. Light is falling on the mirror. What it will show?
No, sir.
Yeah, elements, sir. A has both particle nature as well as wave nature. B has both particle nature, wave nature. Both are colliding or meeting each other means what nature it performs is asking.
Not wave nature, not particle nature, quantum nature.
Then quantum nature. Last Sunday you told quantum nature and wave nature. You told, sir.
See, again, quantum world is different. This wave nature in the sense, to address this polarization, this thing, wave nature will support. Why? Because how the energy transmitted will work. Again, quantum mechanics means everything will, all objects will propagate through the speed of light only, approximate nearest. So that world is entirely different. Understood? Okay. So, that is a separate discussion, quantum mechanics. If this pen is having quantum nature, tell me.
Sir, any example for quantum nature? Which will perform quantum nature?
Which will perform quantum nature? For example, if you are traveling with speed of light. Okay. Now you are going and hitting the wall. Can you go out of the wall? You will go out of box, no? Correct or not? Correct or not? Directly heaven. But if you are hitting any substances with a quantum nature, means when you have nearest with the speed 0.2 c, 0.3 c, nearest to speed of light, you will fully lose your particle nature. You can penetrate through the walls also. That is only quantum nature.
Then why can't we see light from there? If that light wave can penetrate.
Now it has wave nature only, not quantum nature.
Okay. Sir, in real life, no quantum nature.
No quantum nature. Quantum mechanics you will study in your PG level.
Not even UG.
Not even UG level. Introduction will become in the UG. Understood? There, here you learned E is equal to MC square. There you learn differently. Understood? All equations will be different. Okay. Again, many operators will come. That world is different. Schrodinger equation, Hamiltonian operator.
Cat experiment.
See, you have one twin. I thrown you into the space with some 0.5 c speed speed into the free space. In the space, you will have only quantum nature. If your age is 25 years, means your twin brother age will be 76 like that. Time will be dilated. If you are having the right will be, time is constant everywhere. In the ground time, how much time is there? Everywhere time is remaining same. Okay, your world is completely different when you have the quantum nature.
Which means you are saying while traveling, which age would say that?
Yes. When you are traveling in a space vehicle with
that is only theory of relativity.
theory of relativity.
Gravity
Gravity.
Near black hole, time slows down. They'll see that.
Black hole.
Yes, black holes where gravity is huge. There's a theory that time slows down where gravity is very high.
Yes, black.
That is also theory of relativity.
Yes.
You said that if he is in the space,
you are not letting me to say anything.
His twin brother, you are saying that
your height also will be diminished.
Why
his height is, let me explain one more point. His height is around 5.3 here. His brother height here. When he is traveling in the space, his length also will be contracted.
Whose length?
This guy length. This guy is traveling in the free space. Not only free space, anywhere he can travel. Anywhere that much speed I projected means how will you be in this gravitation field? 1 second you will travel 3 lakh. Age will decrease.
Age will decrease.
No. There he is spending. Here we are spending 76 years means in the free space 25 years only. Then when he returns to this planet, he will tell he's a grandfather. Same brothers only, but
in the same age he will return.
No, 0 age, new infant babies.
New infant baby, one went to space there. And has age 25. Here the same
76 years.
76. When he is coming back here to the space, he have same year of 25 years or the year changes.
25 years only. He's 76. His age increases, na? Very simple. See, one word I will tell. Quantum nature means you are not time passing. Time is passing through you. Try to understand this statement. You are thinking you are time passing. You are passing time. Wrong. Time is passing through you.
Yes, sir.
How you are traveling from, listen. How you are traveling from Chinnachokkikolam to Ayer Bangla, you are traveling from 8:30 p.m. to 8:31 p.m. Try to understand the statement. How your distance will decrease, how your distance will increase, time also will increase, time also will decrease. Try to understand this statement. Time can be increased and decreased. Understood? Time also variable, Einstein told. Understood? You are telling, sir, my time is 8:30 in the classroom, in the space also 8:30. Wrong. You cannot tell. Understood? Times will never be, it changes. Understood?
That is
you are not understanding. The ordinary, this is a very, the concept is like that only. Time in the sense, understanding. Here, for example, why I want to tell, for example, if you are having fun with your best friend, with him 24 hours, if you are spending time also, you will feel 1 minute.
In space.
Correct or not? But one boring friend is there, like me. You study raw, Monday test is there, 222 marks you should get raw. Like that, na? 1 minute I am speaking also, you will feel 1 year. Correct or not? How you failed or not? Same thing. Understood? When this person will leave. Yes.
Time passes.
Yes. When you are walking great distance, you feel more tired, no? Correct or not? So the distance is you are diminishing and magnifying. I'm saying that time also changes. It is not fixed. Understood? In different frames, times will be different.
Fourth dimension.
Time is a fourth dimension.
Which we are cloud.
Like that. Your mass in that, when you are traveling, your mass also will be affected. Right now, what is your mass here? Tell me. M. But when you are traveling with the equivalent speed of light, m naught by under root of 1 minus v square by c square. Your mass will be also diminished, reduced mass. Understanding? Here, tell me. Here,
50 kilos.
You tell with what speed you are traveling?
Sir, exactly speed of light.
15 kg, 1 minus, not possible. 0.2 into c you take, c whole square. C cancels out. So 15 minus 1 minus how much? 4 by 100. Means 100 minus 4 means what? Mass will increase, I think. Sorry. 96 by 100. Mean 100 will go upside. So mass will increase. Are you understanding? Tell me. All doubts are silly only. Tell me.
Neil Armstrong went to the space. Then was he the same age when he returned to Earth?
No, because he was
No. He looks very younger. It depends on the speed. But he go. What is the space vehicle speed? Just 15 kilometers per second only. Not speed of light, na. So that much little age change will be there. Correct or not?
You want to know thoroughly testing. Watch Interstellar.
Right.
Sir, Interstellar movie is good.
Correct.